The Minnesota Pipe Trades. More than a century of service, more than a century of commitment. A commitment to not just perform the trades, a commitment to perfect them. Over the past century or so, a lot has changed in the way the pipe trades are performed. From the turn-of-the-century handcrafted lead connections and high-maintenance manual controls, for example, to state-of-the-art heating and cooling systems, controlled from across town or across the country with the click of a mouse.
So you can see how the industry has changed over the years. Now we take care of data centers where every minute of downtime is $1 million a minute.
Over the years, the one thing that has remained the same is that the industry is always changing. The Minnesota Pipe Trades Union knows that and has dealt with it better than anyone in the industry.
The way you install pipe's always changing. The material you're using on the job's always changing. It's continuous training.
They got the advantage of being trained to do everything in the plumbing field. Plumbers can work anywhere from a house to a hospital. And it gives them that advantage that they can learn all the different parts of the trade.
In this building, we're doing the med gas, the backflow, high pressure, welding. I mean, we're basically bringing in two trades into one building right now.
Tony Regner is talking about the training facility in Rochester. There are others like it or bigger in Minneapolis, St. Paul, St. Cloud, Duluth, and Virginia. Evidence of a group of trade unions that is committed to creating the best possible professionals. The unions offer a 5-year accredited training program for apprentices, plus journeyman refresher courses and specialty courses.
If you're running an ad in the newspaper and picking somebody up off the street, you don't know what you're getting. All our people, our apprentices are registered with the Department of Labor. They're going through a certified apprenticeship program.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
We do anything from first aid, CPR. Every one of our apprentices get at least 50 hours of OSHA training a year, or safety training per year. We teach them anything from, train them from working on a house to working on the IDS building. You know, they get anything from their waste and vent piping, working underground, setting fixtures, soldering, brazing, welding, anything that they'd use in the plumbing trade, we try to train for right here.
And those training committees are jointly managed by labor and contractors, are designed to put out the best possibly trained plumbers, pipe fitters, and sprinkler fitters in the country.
We have real good instructors. They're real dedicated. They like teaching.
We're trying to build as a high-end training facility to be able to accommodate just about any situation in the pipe fitting industry. And the end result is it's all about the customer, taking care of the customer at the best of our capabilities.
The people that come through our program and get out in the field and our mechanics are the best that money can buy, and that's something to be proud of and stick your chest out about. And, it's a great organization to be part of.
Not just a great organization, a large organization that is getting even larger.
We've grown tremendously. In 1991, when I became coordinator, we had 56 apprentices in our apprenticeship program, and right now we're at 496 between the Minneapolis area and the St. Cloud area. So we have 48 instructors, so we almost have as many instructors now as we had apprentices when I first became coordinator.
I became coordinator about 8 years ago. We had 177 apprentices at that time, and currently we have about 300.
Plumbers, steam fitters, pipe fitters, sprinkler fitters, service technicians, every trade is growing, which now means that the 9,500 members of the Minnesota Pipe Trades are now performing jobs from the very big to the very small. From replacing a huge pipe at the Becker Nuclear Power Plant.
This pipe weighs anywhere from 800 to 1,000 pounds a foot. And every time we move a piece of pipe, we're looking at 10 to 15 tons.
To replacing a small part to stop a leaky kitchen faucet.
I do residential and light commercial.
Hot water heating and chilled water cooling. We install automatic fire protection systems.
This project is a water park.
Demo to reinstall to align, tack, weld.
We're putting a waste vent in right now.
So many members, so many jobs, so much growth. The Pipe Trades Union has been able to maintain its growth by sharpening its focus on quality, safety, and value for customers. Although at its core are the partnerships with contractors.
Qualified technicians supplied by the pipe trades are
are more important than any other aspect of my business.
These individuals coming out really know their job, really know their tools, really know the law and the code that applies to the position. So they're really helping enhance the profession.
The work that they do is their career. It's what they do. It's not a part-time job. These are professional people that get 5 years of education. You can't beat the workforce.
I think what the union has to offer in this area is the ability to attract good workers, and it's brought a lot of customers to the table as far as having trained workmanship to take care of their projects.
I just send one check each month to cover all the benefits. I don't have to send out individual checks to 15 different places, so they handle all that. So for a smaller shop, for me, I don't need to have someone in the office processing all the paperwork.
If it wasn't for the pipe trades, we wouldn't have nearly the caliber of company that we have today.
You can find all kinds of examples of how union partnerships created incredible success. Escape Fire, which started just 3 years ago, is one of the many.
There's 3 of us that own the company, and we started out of the garage of my house, and right now we do about $5 million in sales a year.
That kind of growth doesn't happen without help. For Escape Fire, that help came from the hall.
They take care of my health care, they take care of all my pension problems, they take care of any training issues, they take care of dealing with the state as far as licensing. That's a big thing.
Over at McQuillan Plumbing and Heating in St. Paul, Tim McQuillan says the very same thing in a different way.
To be honest with you, I look at them as kind of a silent partner.
That's right, a silent partner, one who is there to help, not to direct.
I have several friends that own non-union shops, and that seems to be the most prevalent fear, is that someone's going to tell them what to do. In my experience, I've never once been told what to do by the union. If anything, they've always just been a helpful asset to me.
A helpful asset. It's a theme that is echoed in many different trades, many different ways, but with the same enthusiasm.
Well, I think the true benefit is when we have people show up on the job sites, we know that they know the systems that we're going to be installing.
Just being able to have someone back there, that you could count on for when things do get busy, instead of passing up opportunities to build your company.
If you need extra help, it's just a phone call away, so it makes it easy on us.
I think it's just a matter of being able to do quality work out there with quality people.
You don't have to babysit anybody when, unlimited manpower pretty much. You call the hall, they'll send guys out, and they know what they're doing right off the bat. It's not the first time they've ever done this.
I know that we're getting our best trade help through the union. If I got guys that want to leave on a job, I know they're trained when they get here, and they'll do the job, and I'm not going to have to worry about them not showing up on time to work, and I'm not going to have to worry about them not knowing what they're doing, and they're going to know their codes.
It helps us as far as when we bid jobs. I mean, you're almost guaranteed that you're going to be invited to bid on union work.
Guys got job security and they make good money.
They certainly do make good money. Former non-union plumber Dave Kelleher has no complaints.
I'm very happy. My wife too. The company treats you better, working conditions are a little better. Just all around, when you go home at night, a lot of guys would complain about their work. I don't. Not since I've been here or in the union. The wage, drastically better. Basically just all around totally better for me.
Satisfied workers lead to satisfied customers. Satisfied customers lead to healthy profits for contractors.
You can have all this inventory, you can have a nice building, but if you don't have the people to actually install it and make it happen, then it really doesn't matter. And if the easier you can make that process, the better off you are.
And the union is here to make sure more than just the contractors are better off. They are here to make sure the workers are better off, the community is better off, and the industry is better off. For workers, the unions offer an employee assistance program to counsel workers through a crisis, whether it be personal issues, family issues, substance abuse, or any other major personal problem.
It's a win-win solution. Not only is it a safer workplace, but members of the association, our employers, pay for the employee assistance program, currently conducted by TEAM, noted for the way they can turn their lives around.
The unions have also created charity programs designed to help make their communities stronger. And in cooperation with the Contractors Association, the Minnesota Pipe Trades also does a lot of work up here at the state capitol.
We work on things like workers' comp, unemployment comp, licensing, codes, all those kind of things that impact our industry.
Committed to quality and safety, committed to its workers and contractors, committed to leading the industry into the next century. For the Minnesota Pipe Trades, it's all summed up in one word: partnership.
A strong partnership, I think, is the way it has to be viewed. And as long as that partnership exists, it's, I think sky's the limit.